my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
And it's a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash.
It's caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drac's a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them what is said.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash
The monster mash.
and do my graveyard
Then you can
smash.
mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash. You in?
Monster mash.
Mash.
Monster mash.
All right, there we go. Oop. Audio is on. Video is kind of on. My camera got all bugged up here. I'm trying to fix it. There we go. That looks better. All right, you guys can see me? Hey, awesome. GreaterLegion here. It's another beautiful Saturday. Hope you had a great Friday, and now leading into your Saturday, I'm enjoying my morning coffee, as you can tell. Fairly standard ritual for me. As you guessed, we opened up the stream today with Monster Mash, an old song from the, I think from the 60s? 1960s? I'll go with that. It's a great little song. Great little dude. Diddy. Diddy. So, we are playing, as usual, no change here, no difference here. Same old as last week. We are going to be doing 7 Days to Die, War of the Walkers mod. Now, for those of you that don't know, oh, actually, let me just first give a shout out to my hosts already. I've already got 2 hosts this morning in chat. That's freaking awesome. You guys are terrific and wonderful. 666NGL, host on Twitch, and Button Pusher, another host on Twitch. So thank you very much for joining me this morning, guys, and anyone in their channels. I appreciate you coming out to see me. Again, I'm really pushing my 50 follower goal for Twitch. I really want to see that happen. I'd love to see, you know, if you guys can get some people to come and drop in the channel and throw a follow. I am, pardon me, I'm going to do 2 giveaways to Twitch subscribers, or Twitch followers, I should say. I should not say subscribers. I don't have subscribers. I'm going to give away 2 games on Twitch, specifically for Twitch followers, once I hit the 50 goal. Now, this giveaway will be done a little differently than I've done in the past, as I will be offering game keys to a collection of games that I have that you can then pick. I will give you a list, you can pick from them. And that's just one of the things I want to do for Twitch, because I've been on Twitch the longest. You know, I've been here, I hate to say it, 3 years. I haven't necessarily been, what am I trying to say here? I haven't necessarily been streaming actively for 3 years, but I have been a member of Twitch for over 3 years now. And I do have quite a few followers on Twitch. So if you are in the channel when I hit the 50 goal, which we're not that far away from, we only need about 20 some followers to get that goal. I don't know the exact number off the top of my brain here, but that's pretty much where it's at. So, you know, feel free to have some people come in, jump around and hang out in Twitch. As always, if you just want to lurk in the channel or even lurk in chat, that's fine. You know, I really appreciate that as well. You know, that's a big plus for me. By hanging out in chat, you will gain legions for hanging out in chat. You don't get very many compared to when I'm live, but that's still one of the things, right? And the other thing to remember as well is that I do give away 10,000 bonus legions at the end of the stream. So if you happen to be around when the stream ends and you're still in chat, you will get 10,000 bonus legions. And I was looking at that today, and I've got about, I don't know, about 20, 25 people now who I can see have gotten the bonus at least once. So that's a really great plus. I think that's really awesome that you guys have been around to take advantage of that. Now, in total now, I think I've had about 1,000, maybe 1,200 people pop in and out of my chat that I've logged. A few have been purged because they had either their accounts are no longer don't exist anymore, or something to that effect. But one of the things I was really happy to see is a couple people that had came onto my channel on Twitch when I first did some streaming. At least as far as as long as I've had Gbot in the channel, And I had a couple people in Twitch kind of rejoin me after some time. Like they were early, people came into my channel early on, you know, like they were like the 4th or 5th or 6th person to come into the chat, into the channel. And they've come back to watch my stream, and I'm really happy about that. I'd love to get feedback from them, what they say, like what they think. I mean, my channel has changed a lot. I think it's gotten a lot better myself. I'm much happier with it. But, you know, your feedback would mean a lot to me as well. You know, what you like, what you don't like, any suggestions, that type of thing. I've been given thought to running polls and stuff like that too. And that's something I'm going to probably check out in the next little while, but I'm not going to do it right away because I don't really have the necessity or time to just do it willy-nilly and then hope it works out. So instead, I'd rather get feedback from you guys, whether that's in chat or whatever. Now, every once in a while, somebody comes in the chat and goes, "Oh, your voice doesn't work properly." Or like last week, I was I was streaming for probably a good 15-20 minutes before I realized I was in the wrong scene. I was still sitting here in the intro scene rather than the in-game scene, so I'm playing away, and all you're looking at is what you see right now. So I apologize for that. I just wasn't paying attention. Last week was kind of a rough week for me as well. I was kind of really tied up with personal life stuff. So I only streamed for a few hours on Saturday, and then Sunday I played, but I had no time to stream. Unfortunately, I was going to do it, and I was just kind of burnt out from Saturday, and I was like, you know, I'm going to play a little bit and whatnot. So that was all there was to it. So again, like I say, you guys got some feedback, whatever you want to bring into chat, that's just awesome. Again, I really appreciate everything you guys get. Hosts, they do get points, but because they're not in chat, they don't accumulate points. So that's kind of the thing to keep in mind there. So as much as I do appreciate your hosts, you don't accumulate legions through hosting. It's something I've thought about, maybe seeing if there's some way I can, you know, move or change that. But right now I haven't had a whole lot of opportunity to do that. Over the next couple weeks as well, we're going to do some more modifications to the bot. We're going to be adding some things. One of the things I'd really like to do, as last month I got to get my very first donation ever, and I will give a shout out for that. I just realized, where did that go? That's there. Kind of broken. I saw the chat thing earlier, but my follower thing has disappeared. Maybe it's just expired and it doesn't show anything here. But no, I had 2 follows here, so that should be at least be up there. Or sorry, 2 hosts. Okay, I'm confused. I don't know what to say about that. But we're ready to play. So we're kind of going over so many things here. I should have written an outline so I stay on topic here for the latest and greatest things. So YouTube, as we all know, I've recently started streaming on YouTube as well. Links are available on Twitter, PlayerMe, Minds, whichever you use to follow me on. And then, like I said, the links are there. Now, normally when I post to social media, I follow a pretty specific course of action because I'm lazy. I'm sorry, I just am. I usually post on PlayerMe first, and then I will cross-link that to Twitch, and I'll cross-link that to Twitter. So actually, if you're on Twitch and you look at my channel, you should see my on stream, as I like to call it, posting. And then there I usually say some little thing, and I give you all my links to the various places that you can watch me or follow me. So all those links are there. So, you know, feel free to use that, or go to PlayerMe if you don't want to go to Twitch, you know, like if you're on Mixer or whatever, or YouTube, you know, go to PlayerMe. I don't have anything posted on YouTube specifically with the links or anything of that nature. I really should. but I've been kind of playing with it and toying with it. And one of the things I really am probably going to end up eliminating YouTube from the live stream for 2 reasons. One is the fact that they can become very draconian when it comes to copyright. Now, for the most part, you know, I recognize that, you know, copyright is a real bugger in this particular thing. So I really stopped, as you could tell, I've stopped playing music in the background for the most part. I may here or there play some just for the sake of it, because I enjoy having the music. I've thought about putting music in 7 Days to Die, like the game I play, back on. I'm not really a big fan of in-game music. And I still will allow the song request feature to work. So as you can see here, we just recently reminded us, song request feature is there. There's also a link so that if you don't actually have the link itself, and you just want to, like, you know the name of the song, you just want to tell the bot to play that song, you can try that as well. It's a different command though. And that command is SS. So for example, I don't have a window open here that I could really do it on here. I wonder if the bot might be able to do it. So if I went SS, oops, just one, and then I went something to the effect of see what that says. And there you go. And it'll play the song and away we go. And I'll get a big copyright strike from YouTube on this, but I really just don't care, so. So that's really all there is to it. So you can use the SS to just do to type the name in, and it should find what you're looking for. May not find the exact video you're looking for, but of course it will certainly bring everything up there, so you can certainly play that through there. And I'm just going to kill it, because if I get too long into it, like I said, I'll start getting... What really annoys me about YouTube isn't so much the fact that they go, hey, there's a problem with this song is copyright, we see that you're monetized your account, and so advertisers may not want to advertise on your channel, and they may, you know, they may say, no, we're not going to allow your video to be... I've actually had one video, last time I did a lot of regular music, I had one video completely blocked by the time it was done. It was a long video. I mean, it was a 7-hour stream, so it got completely blocked. But what was the most annoying thing about this was I got an email for every single copyright notification, and that was really unbelievable. Like I'm all of a sudden I'm seeing notifications pop up on my desktop like Fast and Furious here, bling, bling, bling. It was just driving me crazy. So I got to be honest. I don't think YouTube is going to. I'm not going to use YouTube for this, for the live streams much anymore. The VODs are still available on both Mixer and Twitch. So I mean, if you really want to watch my videos until the VODs expire, you can certainly do so there. I don't get a lot of views there, like maybe 1 or 2. That's about it. And that's fine. I mean, I understand. I'm not a huge streamer. I don't have a big following of people. Love to get you guys up and motivated here. I got a lot of plans for the day I can actually get subs. But at this point, I just, like I said, I don't see how I'm going to be able to hit the point where I can get subs here on either forum. Now, as for YouTube, I do have subs, but I only have 30 subs. And I've only had 1 sub since I started live streaming on YouTube. And what's really annoying me about YouTube is the fact that I get people come and drop in the channel. I've had a few people come in and drop in while I'm live, and the only chatting I've had from people, believe it or not, is from people who decided, oh, hey, I like your channel, come check out my channel and sub. I'm trying to get 2,000 subs. Well, I appreciate that as much as the next guy. I got 30, okay? So if between now and the end of February I get 1,000 subs on YouTube, I would rock my world. I just don't see it happening. You know, I'm honest and realistic about that, and that doesn't really bother me. Like I said, the only reason I would like to keep it is because as of the end of February, as most of you might know, YouTube is going to not allow monetization of videos for partners that have less than 1,000 subs. And there are a couple other criteria there too, but that's the basic one. And I just don't have it. Now, my account's been monetized for, God, 9 years. 8 years? 9 years? A long time. I finally got to the point where I actually got a paycheck from YouTube after all that time. And it wasn't very much money. I mean, it was like the minimum that they pay out. But it was kind of cool still to get a check and put it in the bank, and, you know, kind of my first check from, you know, from online media. For an old fart like me, that's kind of a big stepping stone. But in any case, let's not kid ourselves. I'm not going to kid myself. If we could get that many people rolling, that would be freaking awesome. I would be more than happy. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to do a little bit of promotion here over the next couple weeks with YouTube specifically, just to see if I can't get my subscriber base up. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to entail. I've got a friend of mine who's doing some work on that right now, and Monday or Tuesday, latest Wednesday, I'll start that campaign. So if you see it, or you want to check it out, or you want to sub to the channel, that would be great. You can find me at GreaterLegion on YouTube. The actual link is disgusting, and I'm not going to post it. So, but you can certainly find that in other places, and other, you know, wherever you want to go. I used to have on my overlay here for my channel here that I stream in, I used to have right over here, like right over there. There used to be a link for YouTube for me there, but I had that removed and I put Player Me instead. And the main reason was because I post on Player Me regularly. I'm there all the time. So, other than that, let's get into the game here, because we should start playing the game. And I'm really not too sure. It's kind of goofy. I'm still playing War of the Walkers. I'm still playing the old version, which is a 5.1, I believe. 5.2 came out this week. Dwala released an update finally to the War of the Walkers mod. So I've noticed a few people, few other streamers now returning to War of the Walkers to play it. A lot of people still criticize this mod, and I've seen a lot of this on the forums. And I just gotta say, what the fuck is your problem, guys? Like, holy cow. Why are you criticizing something that is so great? Like, here's the criticism. There's too much loot in the game. I don't like this. There's too much loot. Well, go play fucking DayZ then. You know, if there's too much loot for you, DayZ is a perfect game for you to go play. Or go play PUBG, or go play H1Z1. You know, like, those kind of games, you know, like I say, you get such pathetic amounts of loot in those games, knock yourself out. Right? I just couldn't believe some of the crap I was hearing about this. Like, people bitching about, oh, I don't like it. Well, create your own mod. You know, if you think there's too much stuff. I mean, that's part of the reason why there's a bigger backpack modification in the game, or in that particular mod, is because there is so much stuff. But, you know, when I played vanilla with a bigger backpack, it was awesome. I mean, I literally could go hoard until I was done and then drive back to base. I didn't have to micromanage my inventory while I was out scavenging. That was awesome. This was one of the things that's frustrated me about the game since day one. I kind of looked at it as some element of realism, but I also look at it as the fact that there's not a lot of realism in this. You know, the fact that I can carry 10,000 wood, you know, well, okay, but that's a stack of wood. I don't see what the problem is. Having different size stacks for what's in your backpack versus what's in your bike versus what's in your chests, again, I think is a little petty. But, you know, again, I mean, the developers are going to go the route that they want to develop the game in and use it accordingly. I do like the fact that War of the Walkers changed the quantities of how things can stack and made things a little bit more copacetic as far as I was concerned with, you know, being able to carry more stuff, because certain things you should be able to carry more of. Like stacking jars. You know, yeah, they should stack to a certain amount. And I can understand why there might be limits, because, you know, jars do take up a lot of space. And if they're empty, they're light, but they still take up a lot of space. So when it comes to inventory management, there's certain things that have to be taken into account. But again, if we want to look at the fact that this is a game, and the game requires playability, we have to be able to allow players to have better management of inventory, which means being able to stack things better, being able to carry more stuff. Now, the other thing with War of the Walkers, as the guy alluded to in a couple of the posts I saw on the forums about it, is there's so much stuff. And that's true. There's a lot more stuff in War of the Walkers. There's a lot more inventory items. So one of the things I first found out when I started playing War of the Walkers with the bigger backpack mod was the fact that it kind of returned things back to normal. So even though you got the bigger backpack, you got the bigger storage, your inventory management is kind of back to vanilla, because you're still running out of storage space constantly. You're still having to micromanage, as I like to say, the inventory that you're carrying and that you're bringing back. And it's a bit of a pain that way. So, you know, I understand for some people that might be frustrating. They don't like that. Well, then don't play it. I mean, again, there's other mods out there that you can play that are probably more in line with the way you want to play the game. You could also modify the game yourself so that you can play the game the way you want to play the game. So, I don't like people who come in and bitch about other people who are, basically doing something for free. Now, sure, you could support the mod creator. You don't give him some money from PayPal and all that stuff. But I mean, really, what he's doing is he's doing this out of the love of the game, and for to love the rest of us in the community. And I think we should support him, whether we like it or not. Like Valmod, I got to be honest. Hey, I think it's a great mod. I don't like it. That may sound stupid to some people. Well, how can you say it's a great mod but you don't like it? Well, the reason I don't like it is because I tend to play single player. I don't play multiplayer. If I played a lot of multiplayer, I'd say, yeah, Valmod's great. It's wonderful, because Valmod is geared towards a multiplayer environment. It's not very well suited for single player. Matter of fact, you handicap yourself trying to play Valmod in single player. I know I've done it. I won't do it again. But I mean, it's still a great mod. But War of the Walkers is a much better mod that works whether you're playing single player or multiplayer. So again, the benefit there is that, there's a lot more to it. You don't have to specialize your professions like you do in Valmod. Maybe Valmod will change, or maybe Valmod has changed since I played it last. I really don't know. I haven't paid much attention to it. I said, unless I hear something from the community saying, hey, we've really changed Valmod, so it's great in single player now, I probably won't check it out again. And again, I'm not going to sit here and badmouth it, because I'm not badmouthing it. I think it's a great mod. Just not my cup of tea. Not what I want to play. And I'm allowed to, this is how, I'm not going to get into a political conversation here, but this is what freedom of speech is all about. I can say what I want to say, but I don't have to be rude or insulting or diminutive about what it is I'm trying to say or who I'm saying it about. If I don't like a particular member of the community, I might say, hey, I don't like so-and-so. But I probably wouldn't, because it's not that big of a deal. That's something between me and them. This doesn't need to be brought out into the limelight. I know social media talks about, doing this all the time, calling people out and this, that, and the other thing. And I think it's just a load of bullshit. People who think they're more important than they really are. And trust me, I know myself, I am not important in the grand scheme of things. I'm just another streamer here. Whether you like me, whether you hate me, that's fine. That's cool. I mean, you have an opinion, you're entitled to it, and that's all I can really say about it. There's nothing more to say. But, for these people, like I said, I just don't get what their point is. Like, what was the point in logging into a forum on a website to post one line and saying there's too much stuff? Wow. You know, have you got nothing better to do with your time? In the time it took you to do that, you probably could have deleted War of the Walkers and installed something else. You know, it doesn't take that long to install a mod or get a mod up and running. Now, back to what I was saying here about what I'm playing here. War of the Walkers, I'm still playing 5.1. I will continue to play 5.1 for the time being. If I change to 5.2, which is possible, I will start a new season. So right now we're in season 7, I think. Yes. Season 6 is still technically in how would I put this? In session, if you will. I just haven't gone back to it. Season 6, if you've forgotten, was my last vanilla game that I was playing in Alpha 16.4. I may go back to that. It's not likely. I'm going to be blunt with you. I don't think I'm going to go back and return to it at this point. It's been so long. That also had the big backpack mod installed on it, but that was simple UI as opposed to any of the other mods. Now, with regards to 5.2, I don't know if I'm going to upgrade to it at this point. Now, with the new upgrade, they're suggesting that we start a new game. Right now, I've finally got to the point in my current game here on episode 23 where my new base, my second base is built. It's a pretty big base. I spent a lot of time building it. And I'm ready to start finishing it off. Like start to put in the electricity, put in the traps, finish off the pit, get the pit rolling, all that jazz. So I really would like to continue with that because I've also, I've accumulated a lot of stuff. I've pretty much looted 2 towns now. I really want to continue playing this particular version of the game. I've watched the new version of 5.2. There's some cool new stuff that I would love to check out, but I don't know if it's that much that's going to make me want to change. Unfortunately, one of the problems I ran into, which I ran into off stream when I was working on my base, was I was starting to put up the lights on the outside of the base. And for whatever reason, as soon as I started putting up lights on the outside of the base, my base started to collapse. So I was running into structural integrity issues. And I don't understand this. I mean, I thought I pretty much planned this out pretty well, but I think what I'm doing is I'm running into limitations on the blocks themselves with reinforced concrete. I've ran into that problem before, so I think what I'm going to try and do is redo it. Now, it got pretty bad. It wasn't so bad. It affected the top, very, very top levels of the base, which really I had no use for. But the level where my platform is that I drive my mini bike on and off started to collapse. So it collapsed to that point on one side as opposed to the other side. So again, I'm not sure why. So I spent a lot of time trying to basically build up the base so that the drawbridges wouldn't collapse. Because my God, if I lose the drawbridges, that's an expensive proposition to fix. And you'll see that when we log in here. So what I'm going to try and do today, and this is kind of where my stepping stone is here with regards to whether or not I'm going to continue to play 5.1 or I'm going to retire it and start a new game with 5.2, is whether I can recover the base. I need to at least be able to repair the base at this level. Now, I have a couple ideas on how to achieve that. One of them is, as you'll see, I think very doable, and I'm going to attempt that here today. The other one, I really don't like. I don't really want to do that at all. So, we're going to be starting up here in a couple minutes. So, I'm going to take a quick break right now. We've been streaming for a little over an hour now. So, and I still haven't got started. So, yap, as typical with me. Just tell me to shut up and I'll start playing the game. But I figured I'm going to get another cup of coffee here. And I'm going to take a big stretch so that I'm ready to sit down and get into the game. But otherwise, the game is ready to go. So that's kind of where we're sitting at here today. So do expect to see much of the same with War of the Walkers mods 5.1. And I say we're going to debate whether we're going to start a new one. We may end up starting a new one today. It's all depends on whether I can recuperate my base. If I can't, I'm going to get pissed off and I'm going to throw the world away. Because that's the kind of guy I am. All right, we're back in a couple minutes. Just bang myself in the head with my headphones here, so I'm doing a great job here, folks. All right, let's connect to the server and let's see what we can do here. So, let's say we're probably going to be working on most of the base today to see if we can get this fixed. I think we just finished day 70 Horde night, so that's pretty much done with. Looks like server's up. I did have, where was it? Oh yeah, I know where it was. Here it goes. That's what I was looking for. Beautiful. Alright, let's put you over here. Bring you up and bring you up. Yeah, you can see kind of what happened here with my base is that I'm having a tough time trying to keep the structural integrity up here. I've got the base kind of held. As you can see, I'm still having stuff fall apart. So, and I don't really know why, other than I think it's just at the limit. So, what we're going to do here, well, first let's go get some steel. See, I built this up to support it, just so I could have I could build the road here, because it just did not seem to have enough support. So let's get some steel. Should be in here. All right, there we go. I'm overheating. That's what the problem is. And we can fix that here in a second. There we go. Not going to hit 110. Alright, let's go all the way down. Okay, so now we should be able to go to this. Okay, so that's all done. Okay, so we're going to get this filled up. I don't know if this is going to work, so this is one of those things where I got to figure out. Are you saying I'm out of steel already? Wow, that was crazy. Well, we'll see if we can get down here and get some more steel. I can't believe I'm going through that much steel already. Should probably get some more crafted, I guess. I'm gonna use all the iron and half my clay. Whew. Do I have any more iron in here? I don't think I do. No, just stone. Alright, let's get some more iron. Put some more iron in there. Oh, raw iron. There we go. There we go. I'll start refilling that. Yeah, we got more iron, so let's go back downstairs. Going downstairs. Alright. Oh, didn't do this side. I wonder if I could upgrade this to tungsten. I probably could upgrade this to tungsten, you know. That's something I never gave much thought to, but I bet I could. I need a different nail gun, most likely, but... I don't know, I still think steel should be sufficient as far as structural integrity is concerned. I don't think I really need to go to tungsten. Though it could be useful on the pit level, so... Alright, so everything here is done. Let's go back down. It takes a whole whack of 10, eh? So that means I can do 100 blocks. Upgrade 100 blocks with the steel I've got. I just hope this works. Otherwise, I'm starting over. Because then I'm going to put down this base as a fail too. And technically this shouldn't have been a fail, so... I mean, for the most part it seems to be working, it's just... I gotta figure out why the structural integrity is failing. Alright, so we're all done here, all done there. Oh. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, this one looks fine. So how did that one get right and this one get wrong? See how it's off? Yeah, those are okay. Those line up, but you see the ones below don't, so maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe if I fix that, then I can regain my structural integrity. Really should have done this when I built it. Okay, everything there is done, everything there is done, everything there is done. Let's go back down to here. And like I say, we're going to end up having to fix some stuff here. Because we are definitely off here. Well, I'm just going to do it that way. Now I'm going to have to wait for those to dry before I can do the next one. Oop, I gotta do it there, not the other way around, so. Okay, so that's all good, done. Have to wait for those to dry, but that's... Are you kidding me? All the steel's gone again. Wow. That is using steel like crazy. It is just using steel like crazy. But that's a pain in the ass. I don't know how I could have missed that. So let's see if we can... That's probably why it collapsed on the one side, right? Because I don't have true integrity all the way. Now, if I put these here, this should do the trick. Even just these frames. And that'll probably solve the problem with why that side collapsed. I can't believe I did that. Actually, I can. Hey Kev, how's it going today? I think I figured out my structural integrity problem. Kept wondering why all of a sudden my base started to collapse on me. And it looks like because I was off on these pillars. As you can see, I've spread it out over to that side. So this is the south side, which makes sense because my base started to collapse on the south side. Ooh, what's this? Alright, fix that up. I don't know how that got so badly damaged. What is that up there? Oh, that's lights. Those are lights. Alright, where'd you go? I saw you. There you are. Is that guy still wandering around up here? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, it's good to catch your stream. It's hard to catch you guys with your your stream with your times, but yeah, it was good to catch that time. Oh, you're right. You can't see the game. The same thing last time too. See if that fixes it here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why. I've been really stupid with that recently. Thanks for letting me know, though. I did the same thing last week. I streamed for about 20 minutes while I'm playing the game. And, yeah, the game's not showing. So, yeah, as I was explaining here, which you obviously couldn't see, these pillars which support the tower of my base, right? I discovered, while reinforcing them to steel, thinking that maybe that was what my problem was, on this side, I screwed up. I was off by one. So my pillars above are on these two blocks, but below, down here, they were supporting on these two blocks. So I don't know how I misjudged that, but I did. So I've now added these extra blocks in here on these lower levels to provide the support. So now it should have support right from bedrock, which is, like I said, probably why my stupid base was collapsing. Is because on that side, it just ran out of, it hit the limit, the block limit, as to what you can build up to, which I think is 15 or 16. Because again, the base above is all supported on the pillars, not on the outside walls. Oop, come on, get up there. Get up there. And of course, I'm out of steel now, so I can't do any more upgrading, but once I get some more steel, I'll finish the upgrading. There we go. Alright, so, well, nothing there, need to repair, good. So hopefully I can fix this up now. And it's not going to fall apart on me. Because it kept, as you can see, this whole side of the base collapsed. Up from here up. So I'll have to get back up there and fix it, but as long as I can rebuild at least this level, I'm happy. Like these levels up there were more for show, so I didn't really need too much going on there. So how was my week? My week was, well, it was terrible. I don't even want to talk about my week. Everything sucked about my week. But you're gonna have one of those every once in a while, so not the end of the planet. The weekend is here, that's all that matters now, so I'm happy about the weekend. Alright, so that's good to go. Nope, it collapsed again, so I'm still got issues here. That's still collapsing. Why is it doing that? Could be because the concrete below hasn't dried yet, so there's not enough structural integrity there. I'll give it a little bit more time. What do we got going out there, if there's anything left? Do. Come on. That's still gonna be way too much, so let's not put that much wood in there. Come on, thank you. Oh, there he is. There's a noisy guy. Do. Your Fortnite skills convinced me to get the game. As is, it's not a game I would play. I have no interest in playing a game like that. I really don't like last man standing type games, so they don't particularly turn me on. Probably the same reason why I don't play games like Dead Souls and stuff like that too. Not to say they're bad games or anything. I mean, I enjoy watching them once in a while, but it's just so repetitive. I mean, I guess the same could be said about almost any game, really. But the repetitive nature of those type of games just drives me crazy. I just can't continue to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over all the time. It just, to me, it's just not exciting. I mean, honestly, out of all the games that I've ever played, Dead Souls was the first game I ever returned after buying it. I was like, okay, I don't want this game. You know, and a lot of people swear, like, oh, it's a great game, it's fantastic, it's wonderful, but I'm like, you know, like, again, I mean, you know, I remember playing 2 hours, my first 2 hours in that game, and then I realized I was just doing the tutorial. I was like, holy crap. You know, if I'm going to spend this much time just playing the tutorial, I don't know if I want to play any of the rest of it, because it's just going to take too much time. And to accomplish very little, you know, in my mind. So that's really, you know, the reason for it. Now, Fortnite is a game where, you know, it's just an arena. You jump in, you fight some people, you win, you lose. You know. So in that sense, it's not a lot different for me than Call of Duty or... Oop. Any of those other type of games for the most part. Thanks again for the host, Kev. You're my first host on Mixer and third of the day. Fantastic. But yeah, like I said, I've played them. I mean, I've played many of them in the past. I own, I don't know, I think 3 or 4 Call of Duty games. I just won't play them anymore because they just don't entertain me. Same with like things like Left 4 Dead. I mean, I don't mind playing Left 4 Dead once in a while, more for the zombie thing. But you know, even it has limited appeal with me nowadays. So, I mean, that game, main reason why I still play it, or will still play it, is mostly because of the achievements. I still want to try and get some of the achievements, so. But this is annoying the frick out of me. If I can't fix this, I'm going to dump this game. Like, I gotta be able to at least fix this level. This level has to repair itself. Why is there damage there? Wish I could get rid of this guy. He fell in my pit. I think I'm just gonna leave him there. But he was walking around all the time, so I never know if there's somebody up here or a zombie up here or if it's just him. Most cases it's just him. Now I could log into the server and remove him, but there's a good chance he'll just pop back up again, so. Alright, so... Alright, we're almost dry here. Dead Rising, I think, is a game I had, and I returned it because it was buggy. It just didn't play well for me. But I have played it, yeah. I don't believe it's a game I have in my collection much anymore, so... Come on, down we go. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Yeah, this is why I'm getting kind of annoyed that it's I'm running into structural integrity issues. I really gotta fix this or I'm gonna dump it. Come on, hurry up and dry. Out of steel again. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, well, we're almost dry here anyway, so. Pardon-moi. Well, let's go get some Pardon me. Get some more steel. There's my ladder. There it is. Do. Because I really want to start work on the finishing off the pit level. Try and get some of the electronics up and running. Get some lighting going so I can get rid of these stupid barrels. Alright, Kev, you have a good one. We'll see you in the later. I can scrap that. I don't need it. One? Have I got one? God, it is slow. One more, come on, one more. I do 3. So I can only do 3. Pfft, almost a waste of time. I should probably go do some scavenging and come back and try it again. But I just don't know if I want to. Like, I want to see if I can fix this problem once and for all. Yeah, I don't have any more. 8 more, 10 more, that's it. Need more steel. Yeah, see, that just collapsed. Another one. Great, I'm out of ammo. Got ya! Down you go. Yeah, see, now you collapse again. Why would you do that? And then you collapse. Why are you collapsing still? Still not very much. Yeah, I can't go up from here, but why have I got a hole here? Why am I still collapsing? Very frustrating. See, how did he fall all the way through here? Isn't that strange, eh? Oh, I'm thirsty, am I? Alright, we'll drink some drinks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 80. 80. Let's try and go down to the basement and see if we can finish this off. And we're out again. Out again. So that's west, that's south, so still having structural issues this way. But why would I have structural issues this way? Everything's built and reinforced, so... Not that far out. There's one. It's so crap how slow this is taking. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, still need an infected policeman to finish off my special infected quest. One of those things I'm going to do here in the next little while, I'm sure. If I decide to carry on with this or not, I don't know. Well, let's get some more raw iron here. Oh, that's fine. You can stay like that. Alright, let's go back up. Come on, back up. There we go. I'll load it with some lead. I'll probably do some in here too, because I got lead in here, but I don't have no clay. Did have clay in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Let's take you out. Put some stone in there. Okay, there we go. I put stone in there, so that's alright. That's got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of lead. Or sorry, iron I should say, not lead. Alright, let's get some food. It's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah. Over here. Finally. Now, I don't know if I put anything in here as far as... I think these are all bullets. So this one I'm going to make rockets and darts. Okay, I got rid of all that crap, right? Yep, that's all done. Fantastic. Yeah, I still need to do that zombie first. Oh. I got more in there. Yeah, 7.62, I don't have much ammo. Nope, hollow points, they go into tips. Rockets. Go in there. Wonder if I was crafting any bullets. Let's take a look. I was. Look at that. Beautiful. I don't know if I was making any cement yet. Don't really need any cement yet. Another 75, 116. So I got a few more now. I could probably try and finish reinforcing. Yep, figured I'd run out. Sand, I don't have any. Stone. Stone. Iron. Alright, so I got nothing down here. 4:30. Look at that go. All right. Can I finish this off, please? Man, what the hell? This is fucking pissing me off is what this is doing. Well... Alright, let's see what we can do here. This is really getting annoying. So I'm going to do a bit of a cheat here because I want to see if I can fix this once and for all. If I can't fix this, then I'm going to abandon it. Let's take about 3 of you guys. Okay, so that's done. Well, we'll see if we can get this fixed. I don't know if we can. Well, let's see if we can do it, man. Let's hope. Let's hope we can do it. You know, I could do these, like try and reinforce these out as well, but might do that as a secondary. Are you kidding? I'm out? Wow. Well, let's grab some more. So you go through steel rapidly fast. No, I don't want you. Okay, so let's do this. I think that was not a zombie. Okay, so that covers all that. Okay, so I don't know where I left the Yep, these keep falling. Alright, so that is not working. Now I need angle rebar. Let's grab some of that. I know I've got some. I'm just not gonna. I'm being lazy. Okay, so let's try this. Ah, yes, of course, we're stuck here now. So, yeah, it's collapsing more now. Alright, well, I'm done. Hate to say it, but I'm going to throw this world away. So, we are going to... Unfortunately, we're going to have to stop the stream here at this point. I'm going to dump this whole world. Pain in the butt after getting as far as I did, but it's just not... It's not resolving the problem. So, we are going to move over to break mode. I think that's probably the best bet here for the moment. And we will rebuild the server. We're going to upgrade to 5.2 anyway, and might as well get that rolling, and we'll come back with an update. So at this point, I will stop the stream, but we will come back here in a few minutes, and we will start all over again. I'm going to throw another base idea out the window. So... thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. And we will see you in probably about 30-35 minutes. Bye for now.